Okay. All right. Angela, co-host. All right, we're about to start this party. I hit admit all, Angela. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, Mr. Mason. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing? Donna, hello. What's going on? Hey, Alicia, welcome. Katura, Bernita.
Hey, Benita.
What's up? Hey, Ebony.
Donna, Quintella.
Ebony, that's a new name. What's going on? Hey, Alicia. Connie, what's up? How's everybody? Donna, we got two Donnas. Janine, what's going on? Tanya, what's up? Paris in the house. Who's Paris? CG. Hey, we have 3 Donnas or 2? 2 Donnas. Hey, how's it going? Mr. Ken, what's going on? The night that you here, Jeffrey had a meeting. And Alexis is a little under the weather. Hey, Tanya, what's going on? Welcome. Let me do an official welcome, guys. It's 6 o'clock. So welcome to Notary Life with Kimmy. This is our Notary Bosses meetup for Monday. And we are just excited to have everyone here. Just a brief introduction for those of you who do not know me. I have a YouTube channel called Notary Life with Kimmy. It is my passion to teach notaries foundations so they can have a great business. Because if you don't know how to do your basic duties, you have no business, okay? Angela, would you like to introduce yourself? And then we'll hop right into it. Hey, Marcy, what's going on?
Hi, you guys. For you don't know me, my name is Angela, and I'm also part of Notary Educators. I have my own thriving notary and apostille business. And like Kim mentioned, our goal is to teach you how to be great notaries so your business can thrive also.
Yes, we are all about the basics. You remember that song? I'm all about that bass.
Bass.
I hope that's not a bad song, y'all. I don't know.
Is that a bad song?
It'll be something else because you know how stuff have a different meaning. You be like, that's what that means.
The beat just sound good.
Yeah, because it's all about that bass. So we all about the basics, having a good foundation. Okay. So we can hop right into it. Do not be shy. Welcome to Notary Bosses Meet Up, where we share tips and tricks, what's working in the business. Marcy is already ready to get us started. Okay, Marcy, let's do it. Marcy says she got good news. Let's roll. Hey, Marcy.
You're muted.
Yeah, double, triple muted here. Well, good afternoon, everyone, or evening, everyone. I do have good news. So I had my first signing last week, and I'm so happy. It was actually with my my former broker, because I was a real estate agent years ago, and she was also a notary. And I had called her up to ask her if her and her husband still had their notary license, and he had actually just let his go. So she also has a couple other people, real estate agents under her. Thank you, Quintella, in her, with the real estate company, but she could not reach them. And she sent me a message. She said, "Oh, I know someone. I got Marcy." I was so happy.
So great. So how did it go?
It went well. It was actually quick claim deeds, 3 quick claim deeds. So it was also very simple. And I trust her because, we're all like same faith and everything. And she walked me through the whole process, explained everything before I actually got there. And then the clients was really, really nice. So it was a really, really good first experience for me because I'm like, I don't know what I'm getting into, but I know I have someone that I can always call and, ask questions. And she knows that I am pretty more available than the other people in a real estate company because they are also busy. We're all, we all got busy lives, but at the same time, it's knowing, when someone is available. Like I work full time, so I'm not really available during the day. So, but then again, they also have other things going on, so where they might not be as available. She knows that I'm an option as well.
Yeah,
it was really good.
Did you charge?
Yes. So it was really close. It's like I think I drove 5 or 6 miles at that. And so she was asking me what would I charge, and I was like, well, to be honest, I don't know. But she, I did she said that I quoted. Thank you so much, everyone. Donna and Victoria and Alicia.
Yeah.
She said that I had quoted myself too low, and she said that this is what she should charge. And then once I got there and we was actually doing everything, the client, she was like, okay, so now what do we owe you? You know, talking to me. And I was like, oh no, because my broker was paying for it, you know, because they, you know, she felt like, well, since they used her to be the broker and they was already paying her, you know, then she was like, I'll take care of this because this is, you know, really nothing for her. And so we was like, no, I'm good, which I felt comfortable with that too. But they insisted, they was like, oh, no, you need to be compensated too. So I just really appreciate the whole experience overall. And it has really boosted my confidence and everything.
I am so excited for you. So I am sure you did underprice it. Go ahead, Angela.
I have a question for Marcy. So did you say that you called her?
No, she had messaged me. I just gotten off of work. She probably messaged me within about 15-20 minutes before I got off work. And so I called her back just to see, because she had messaged me if I still had my real estate commission, or if I had my commission, if I gotten it, you know, because that's the last time I had talked to her, was to find out if her husband still had his so he could do my oath. So that was, I had messaged her that back in June. And so they, you know, I hadn't talked to her since then. So I thought that's why she was messaging me to check on me, because we keep in contact off and on. We're church friends. We're, you know, stuff like that. We keep in contact for business purposes and church and stuff off and on.
Very good. So you said that a couple of times. So I do want to just add a little teachable moment here. We have a few people that were in the Friday night training class, Notarize Like a Pro A to Z. Can we talk about, do we know people, that relation about the church and all that? How does that look when we are doing our assignment? Do we know anybody? Anybody feel comfortable enough to come off camera and talk about it really quick?
Donna was shaking her head. What about you, Donna Shearer?
I don't know anybody.
We don't know anybody when it comes to notarization. So I just want to put a word of caution there, Miss Marcy. Make sure you record everyone who's signing ID in the book. You know, make sure you follow your proper processes. You know, even when it's friends involved, make sure it's you're even more careful sometimes, because you got that relationship and you kind of get loosey-goosey, you know, kind of let things slide. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you always on your P's and Q's with every signing. Okay.
And so why is that so important that, like, you know, Miss Donna said, we don't know anybody? And Kim and I both had it happen. You never know when an attorney from another state or wherever or your state is going to call you and say, oh, I see that you notarized this document for this person. This person died or something happened. I need an affidavit for you and the witnesses. And if you don't have good records, if you don't put the witnesses in your records, if you don't have them sign their signature saying that they actually witnessed that document, they may not remember. And so you can't tie the loose ends up. And this person is in a state or whatever it may be that may cause a problem. So you want to be a great notary. And that shows that you're a professional and you're doing it right. When, like Miss Donna said, you don't know nobody, you get everybody's ID.
Yeah. So we're not saying you did not do that, but I just want to teach other people who may just be listening. You know, that's just a little moment.
And then I also made sure, and this is my experience from being a realtor, I also made sure that, like, if the document, like there's, if the name says Bill, but you hear them going, you know, calling Willie, or the name says on the document, it says Willie, but you hear him call, I mean, vice versa. You know, if it's a short name, like I'll just put it out there, my first name is Marcille, but everyone calls me Marcy. And you have to make sure that says, you know, their legal name, because that is important. What's the name on the document? You know, is that supposed to be? I mean, double check to make sure anyway. There's nothing wrong with that. And I asked her about that. And oh yeah, I pulled IDs, you know, asking for their ID and got that notarized. I did what? Here's my book. I did what Miss Kimmy said. She has, you know, she says she writes a note down for what the day was like, what, you know, what she experienced, where were they, were you in the kitchen, were you, you know, what have you. I said I read every letter, every word in your book. I surely did. I did.
Very
then,
good.
And then I'm big on security and everything. So I actually made me a little folder, and I decided I'm gonna take each one and then separate it, because this is Sue Happy Country, y'all. You gotta protect yourself.
Yeah, yeah. And actually, as a notary, your main responsibility is just to identify them. Very good, Marcita. We are so
Good.
happy for you,
Thank
girl.
you
You
for
did
sharing.
that.
Thank you.
Thank you for
so
sharing.
much.
And just to for those who may be new, the book that Miss Marcy is referring to, now it doesn't actually teach you how to be a notary, but I give you all kind of tips, of course. But it starts your notary business, and it's for each state has their own book. So wherever you're at, South Carolina, Alabama, Arizona, every state has their own book. Okay. So that doesn't actually teach you, yeah, but it will definitely help you start that business. Thank you, Miss Donna. Look at her. Appreciate it, Miss Donna. Oh, she got author. Yes, the specialty general notary book too. That'll teach you how to do hospitals, nursing homes, etc. I appreciate it. I did see, and again, congrats, Miss Marcy, and thank you for sharing. That's an excellent way for us to get started and bossing up over here. I did see Pari's hand. Would you like to go ahead and comment on something, Miss Pari? I saw your hand before you put it back down. And if anybody else wants to participate, please go ahead. Let's not wait to the last minute.
No, I was just, my name is Perry. I was
Perry.
just clapping. Yeah, it was just the clapping emoji for Marcy.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. This is my first time. I'm excited to be here.
Welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
Donna, did you have something to say? I thought I saw you raise your hand, or was it the clapping?
I just wanted to know if there's a specialty class this week. Training.
So I don't actually have a class for the specialty general notary work. Yeah, we don't actually have a class for that one. If after you read that, Miss Donna, and you had a few questions, why don't you shoot me an email? Because you did take Notarize Like a Pro, and I do have a course now. I have that specialty course.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, that's an online though. That's a self-paced course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a self-paced. I don't teach that one like face to face, because it's just like a foundational, just adding another layer.
Go with this book.
Yeah, so I think if you read that book based on it already doing Notarize Like a Pro, you should be good. And just maybe if you had a few questions, reach out to me.
Okay, thank you.
Email, yeah, like write a list of questions. Like, hey, this is still unclear.
Okay.
Because that's going to help you do your nursing homes, your hospitals, jails, ink fingerprinting, all the specialties. I go over in that book to give you a snippet of what that looks like to go do that job.
Well, I just want to say that when I posted on my personal Facebook page that, I had did this new thing, immediately one of my University of Georgia professors reached out, and she said, "You're my new notary." She said, "I don't want these people in my business over here on the job." So I've been looking at because they do it at the university, but she wants it done, and she knows I'm confidential. Yes. And so she said, "Let me know when you're ready." I said, "Oh, I'm ready."
Oh,
so I'm gonna be calling.
I love it. And you see what she
Yeah.
did though, just by posting, hey, I took this notary training. I'm a notary. Now she's getting business. I've never even thought about that one, to be honest with you.
either.
I had no idea either, but she reached out immediately.
Wow.
So she's probably going to tell other professors,
Exactly. Oh, that's a
So
great
I stay in touch
idea.
with my UGA people.
Yeah. So what did that post sound like when you put, if you don't mind us asking, what did that post kind of sound like when you put it out there?
You mean, what did I say?
Yes.
I just kind of introduced myself, and I said I did a new thing, and I talked about my past experiences as a social worker turned educator. And I was an educator 28 years, district teacher of the year. And then I was a city council member, public servant, and that turned notary public. And I was doing this new thing, because we're supposed to do things in our community and our world to leave it better than we found it. And that, I was really excited about it. And I was very, I've proven a track record of being professional, being efficient, being confidential, and being ethical. And so that got it.
I love it. I love it. Quite a few of you have taken those trainings, so you might double back and put that on your personal Facebook group. Hey, or page. Hey, I'm a notary. Just took some training with ABC, well, not ABC, but Notary Educator.
No.
Not ABC,
With-
Notary
not
Educator.
ABC. With Notary Educators, and you know,
Together.
hey, I would love to be your new notary. I love it.
Yes.
And like she said, I'm here to serve the community. Started from that aspect. I love it. That's amazing, Ms. Donna. I never
So
thought
I'm trying to get my business card up and going so I can go ahead and put it into Vistaprint. I just haven't gotten a web page, and that's holding me up.
So let's talk about that again, because we talked really quick. We talked about that in training. So you don't have to have the website complete. You have the landing page for Google, or are you going through GoDaddy, or what are you doing for your website? Because that is holding you back. What are you doing for the website?
I have no idea.
So we
I
are
started to
offering website service. You know that now. We are offering basic GoDaddy though, none of the
Okay.
other platforms to build it. To build it, we'll build you a GoDaddy website. We can do that for you. But if you have like Weebly and all that other stuff, we can do a overview for you, like a review. But in your case,
Now I know how to do Weebly because as a teacher, I had Weebly as my website. Can I use that for my website?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, well, then I'm good.
Yeah,
I should have
build
it by the end of the
you a
week.
Weebly. Yeah, build you a Weebly, and then that way you can get those cards, because you want to be able to have them
Yes.
access your website, right?
I'll do that tonight.
Yeah, so build out that Weebly really quick and just put some basics on it to get started, so you can get that domain and put it on your cards, and that way you can start getting your business rolling. You can always keep adding to it later.
I'm ready.
Okay, and then for everybody else, we are offering the website design only via GoDaddy. That will do it for you beginning to end, if you like Alexis's page and my page. And we'll do that for you, and we'll have the intake session with you. So we originally have it set up, or had it set up, where you have to fill out this long intake thing, but we decided to change that, where we'll do a 30-minute intake with you and fill out what colors do you want, what pictures would you like, what services do you offer. So we'll do a live 30-minute intake with you, build it out, and then come back and do another 30-minute handoff and make sure everything looks okay. And then, you know, of course, you can get back with us. We won't be maintaining it, because GoDaddy has an excellent customer service, but we'll build it for you, help you get it started. And it's just an amazing service. So you guys can check that out on the website.
Can I just add one additional thing?
Yes.
Well, you talked about building a family business. So I was talking to my daughter and my mom about it. And so my mom, I ordered this book for her too, The Law. So she's almost finished reading it. And I'm going to get her a commission. And she's going to be there to help me. You know.
I love it.
Yes.
Yes. If you did not see that video, it was just a quick little snippet. Get the whole family involved. If you got teenagers, 18 years and older, give them something. Help them build a business. Let them be your partner. If you can't do it, they can go do it. That's an excellent idea. Angela's daughter is doing it. For those of you who do not know, Alexis, our other trainer, is my niece, my youngest sister that I lost. That's her daughter. And Alexis works in the business with me. You guys know Jeffrey, my husband. He's a notary. So we knocking it out the box. Keep it in the family, okay? Very good. Thank you, Ms. Donna, for sharing your tip about marketing on Facebook. Okay, and that's completely free. Mr. Ken, welcome. How you doing?
Welcome, Mr. Ken.
I'm doing great, ladies. It's an honor just to be with you guys this evening, you know.
Oh,
and
you're so sweet.
Alexis and Jeffrey was there. I just wish those guys was there. And Angela, I appreciate. I'm the only guy here. What took me so long to get on is that I don't see no guys for this. And so I said, this is a lady on, but they saying some good stuff. And
come closer to the mic, Mr. Ken, so we can hear you. Come closer to the mic.
And the first thing I did is I got your book. That was the first thing that I did, you know. And then I kept looking at your videos, I said, these ladies are pretty good. And then Friday, that's when I got on, and I did the first one Friday. And this Friday, I'm on loan signing. You know, I signed up. I'm not sure if you guys know that or not, but I signed up for loan signing Friday. Guys, you guys are powerful. That class, if anybody's here for the first time, I suggest you to get into that class. These ladies know their stuff. They are really teaching you guys some solid information. Now, I'm an old guy, I've been doing notary for 10 years, but it's with the dealerships, with car dealerships. And so that's all I was doing, just notarizing car dealerships. But then afterwards, when I got out of it, it's like, okay, I got this. What I do with it, you know? And I'm a loan signing agent, NSA, LSS. I'm an online for Angela. I'm also a Ron. I'm a Ron also. All background checks, everything's been passed. And so now that first class I took Friday opened up everything. And so now it's loan signing, I'm sure it's gonna I'll be wrapped. You know, so it's an honor being on the platform with you ladies. I'm the only guy here, but I hope Jeffrey come every now and then. But,
He does.
You know, I think I'm gonna be a part of this organization, a part of your group, if you guys allow me, if you guys let me. But,
we are so appreciative that you are here, and thank you for all the kudos. The class Mr. Mason is referring to is Notarize Like a Pro. We did that live training.
Yes.
That does come self-paced, also pre-recorded, so you can see which one is better for you. I don't think we have any more Notarize Like a Pro for the month of September, but the schedule for October will be coming out very soon. So just kind of double back, but there are spaces I saw in the comments for the loan signing. That is on Friday, and I did see you signed up for that. That's live training with Alexis on Friday, the loan signing. Yes. So, Mr. Mason, we expect good things for you, and we are so happy to be a part of your journey.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, and please come back. We need some men to tell us what to do over here.
Well, we usually do have some men on here on Monday.
Okay.
It's not a lot. The industry as a whole is women dominated. It's just a fact. I would love to see more men, and they can have their own business. When I see young men out there, I will ask them, have you ever heard of a notary? And they're looking like, and I said, well, all you have to do is, and they're looking like, really? So no one's ever told them. When you think of a notary, you always think of older women, you know, with our glasses hanging down like that. So no, men are doing some things too. So we are so happy to have you here. Thank you for the kudos. It was a pleasure to have you in class on Friday.
I wanted to comment on some of the comments in the chat. So there is space still available for the loan signing class for Alexis. And so just go to notaryeducatorsllc.com. There are still spaces available. And the name of the course that Mr. Mason was talking about was Notarize Like a Pro. And Kim did mention that our October schedule will be up very shortly.
Yes, it will be up in the next couple of days. Okay. Thank you again, Mr. Mason. And thanks for the shout out with the book too. Again, that's the Start Your Notary Business book if you have not seen it. I just held it up though, for those who may just be joining us for the first time. And there's one for every state. Start Your Notary Business for California, Alabama, Texas, wherever you may be, even DC. All right, Ms. Quintella, welcome. How's it going tonight?
Hello, everyone. How's everybody doing?
Good. What's new in your business? What's up?
Nothing.
I saw her posting on Facebook.
Nothing going on?
I'm always posting. But no, I wanted to say, Kimmy, I had after last Monday, I actually went to go look at your website because you know you said it was with GoDaddy, and I ended up working on mine for like 4 hours after seeing yours. I was missing so much stuff. So yeah.
So you already
had more people come to it, but I haven't done anything.
Okay, so you had already had a website, then you looked at mine and went back and tweaked yours a little bit.
I spent 4 hours on it.
That was a little bit more than tweaking, yeah.
Yeah.
You actually worked on it. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
I
worked hard.
So you guys see what it took her 4 hours to do, not to mention the time it took her before that. So if you don't want to do it yourself, again, we do offer that service. Now that you did your website, it takes about at least 2 to 3 weeks for it to start getting SEO'd. That means search engine optimization. So give it a couple more weeks for people to start actually finding you now. Okay. Yeah. So you just did it because I did the same thing actually when I did mine. So we're going to do a full video on this. I was waiting on Angela so all three of us could get back together. But Angela, myself, and Alexis, we actually now have full-blown websites. Before we just had landing pages with Google. So there's a complete difference. A landing page is just that. boom, you land on it. But a website goes worldwide, the World Wide Web, and it goes everywhere. So we actually optimize the pages for you and all of that. So it's a whole situation when it comes to getting that page looked at, because you eventually want to make sure you're in the top 3 in your area. Okay, the top 3. I'm going to give you a couple tips really quick. You want to make sure you always ask for reviews. That's going to help you get in that 3-pack. Always ask for reviews, okay? That is so important. If you ask the person, and I always say this, if you ask the person for the review like it's important, like, oh my God, I need you to do this, they won't do it. They won't. If you act like it's the last thing on your list that they need to do, and it ain't even that important, they will fill it out. That sounds like this. Mr. Smith, thank you so much. When I get time, may I send you a link to leave a review? But if you beg them, oh, can you please leave me a review? They won't do it. You have to act like it's not important. Now, why that is the case, I don't know. Can somebody help me out? But if you act nonchalant, and that's going to be one of the main ways to get your website organically to grow without paying money. The second way is you can pay for ads for a little bit. Angela did it. I did it for like a day or two. Alexis has also did it just to kind of get Google to look at you, get that algorithm going. You could pay for some ads. If you're going to run ads, you want to make sure they're effective. Short version on that. If you know you can only work from 4 to 8, only run your ad from 4 to 8. You don't run ads 24/7 and you're not available, because every time somebody click, then you got to pay for it. Okay. Just a little.
And make sure you keep up. Make sure you keep up with the cost, because somebody was on here some time ago and they had a $200 ad bill and they was trying to figure out why.
Yes. And it can add up very quickly. Okay. So make sure, somebody's trying to get the link. Hold on really quick. So make sure you do keep a running tab, though. You look at it daily if you decide to go that route, just to kind of shake it up for a little bit, okay? But I'm glad.
I just have one more thing to say. I just got one more thing to say.
Yes.
And I had posted it in the group, because last Friday I got a phone call from a realtor in Tennessee. They had, their client was in Georgia. They're in Bartow, Georgia, which I didn't even know there was a Bartow, Georgia, because I live in Bartow County. So she thought it was the same thing.
Okay.
But she said that she had called 10 notaries, 10, and only myself and someone else answered. And we both asked her the same question, whether, that was for Bartow County, but she was looking for Bartow, Georgia, which is like almost 4 hours away from me. No.
I remember that post.
Yeah, but the fact that she called 10 notaries and only 2 answered, I said, wow.
And that happens literally all day long. Yes, Angela.
Quintel, I was about to say that happens all day long. I got an apostille about 2 weeks ago because the lady said, you the third notary I called and nobody answered the phone but you. I always answer my phone. So let them not answer the phone. We preach answer the phone. Let them not answer it. You'll get the business. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But this is why we take issue with there's no business. Phrases like that. The notary business is dead. You can't really make a living at this. You can make a living if you answer your phone. I've tried to call people. Even when I do callbacks, like an intake call, somebody reach out, oh, hey, we want to do this. No one answers their phone. And see, I don't have time to play with you all day. I have to send you a text. I'm like, sorry, we tried to call you. You know what I mean?
I had that experience recently calling New York. I called 8 notaries. I had this client that has a business in New York. I talked about it earlier. I had called 8 notaries. They had like 10 documents that need to be notarized and nobody answered their phone.
So this is another gem, guys. We still dropping gems as we share tonight. Please answer the phone. If you really want to work, answer the phone. If you really want your business to grow, just answer the phone. Please. And a lot of times we're not answering the phone because we really don't know what to do. We're nervous. We got everything set up, but we don't know how to execute. And if that's your case, if that is what's going on, let us help you to grow this into a business. Don't have all of your supplies. the phone is ringing and you're running from it. And I understand that if you don't know what to do, it can be very frightening because you don't know what they're going to be asking you on the other end. Okay, so we are here to help you, Notary Educators, LLC.com. Ms. Quintella, thank you so much. Why don't you shoot me your website? I would just like to look at it.
Okay.
Send it to me and I'll just glance at it. I want to see what you did.
Okay.
And congrats on that, because that's the first step into moving on. And again, we're going to do a full video on why we decided to go from landing pages to websites. And again, we're not encouraging you to do this if you're just starting, because we're all about saving money. But if you're at a certain point in your business, which is where we were, we all decided to upgrade. Thank you again for sharing. We appreciate it. Is it Frochina? Welcome. How are you?
Okay, I was trying to get to toggle through the page. It's Fuchina, and China is fine because that's shorter and it's easier. Thank you all. First of all, let me just say I appreciate what you all are doing. I've actually spent all weekend looking at your YouTube videos. So that's what I was definitely was not going to miss this. I just got off work. I was like, I got to get on here. So thank you. Like I said, I'm a neophyte. So I just decided to become a notary. Well, I've always wanted to do it before, and I was one in South Carolina years ago, but now I'm in Georgia. And so I'm just ready to do something different. I'm ready to strike out of my own. I'm just going to be transparent because that's just how I am. I'm just tired of a W-2. I want a W-9. So that's just me. That's where I'm at, along with other things that I've been led to do. So I was like, I need to find something that I can do that I love to do because I love to talk and I love people, that I can generate income and still work on my passion that I've been led to do. So notary was it. So I went out and got my notary. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I am completely lost as to what I need to do. I did pay for my course to become a signing agent. So I'm working on that now. So I have a timeline. I'm trying to have this done in 2 weeks, and if that long. And then when I was listening to your all's videos, I was like, wait a minute, you could do how many things with a notary? So I'm just like, I didn't realize I've been sleeping. I've been depriving myself for far too long. So I need to try to get on this. But honestly, it is overwhelming. And I just don't know where to start except, study for my signing agent. But then I'm like fingerprinting and I was like, the proctor, I was like, really? So I just don't, I guess I'll just continue. But is there a curriculum or something that I can, look at to say, okay, I need to check out this, I need to do that. And I don't know what to do. I'm overwhelmed.
Welcome to the industry, and thank you so much for supporting the channel and watching the videos. Yeah, it is a little overwhelming. There are actually over 20 things now you can do as a notary, so I need to do a new video. The one I did has 12, but there's actually 20, and that was like, I don't know when I did that video, but I do need to do a redo. But let's just kind of map it out for you, Miss China, and it won't take that long. So you already have your notary commission?
Yes.
You already have your supplies?
Yes, I have a temporary supply. I have I won't say it's a generic, but it's one that I can use my stamp and write everything in, but I've ordered my seal.
Yeah, so when you say seal, do you mean the embosser?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, so you'll need to go ahead and get a real ink stamp like that. I would recommend going to get one that's pre-printed so you don't have to hand write everything every time. But we'll go over all of the supplies and everything with you. So what I would recommend you starting with is the Start Your Notary Business in Georgia book. So this is one that's for Virginia, but I have one for the state of Georgia. It's orange. So I would it's a very quick read. It does come on Kindle also, and it's going to take you step by step of everything you can do in Georgia and how to start the business. And then you probably will need to double back and let us help you with training. This Notarize Like a Pro, the self-paced course, because you need to know how to properly notarize documents. Okay, that would be the second thing you would need to do. And that either is self-paced or live.
Okay, and the book, what was the name of that book again?
Yes, ma'am. Start your notary business in Georgia for you. And it's not that complicated.
I'm about to put the link in the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And everything that we're talking about tonight can be found at notaryeducatorsllc.com. But between the book, though, let's take a minute. Don't buy the course, any course yet with us. I would really like it if you could read the book from beginning to end. It's a very quick read, and it'll show you how to start the business, what opportunities there are for you. This is for everybody. So start there, and then after you read that, double back, and then we can get you in the right course, either live or self-paced.
Okay, so read the book. Okay,
Yes,
and all right, and that's notary agent for Georgia.
Well, actually, the book is just called Start Your Notary Business in Georgia, but I do talk about how to become a notary signing agent, which is a separate duty, but it's still all under notary. Okay.
Okay. All right.
So just a quick version for those of you who may be new. So you all are notary no matter what you do, but notary signing agent, which is what most people are really drawn to, is being able to notarize loan documents. So that's a separate course, Ms. Chino, but you won't need that one yet. We just need to start with the basic. And then your next thing, number 3, would be to double back and do the loan signing. And then we can teach you eventually how to add those other services once we get that good foundation, okay? And that foundation is going to be knowing how to notarize, getting your supplies, making sure you can accept payments, okay, et cetera, et cetera. I go over all of that in the book, and then we'll keep layering on these different services that you see us talking about.
Okay.
Okay, and another big one that you would want to add is apostille, and that's the one Angela teaches. I'll let her tell you a little bit about that, but don't do that right now. We're not doing any of this. I just want you to know another huge money maker for all of you. Angela, you want to talk about the apostille course?
Sure. So the apostille course is online and it's taught live in group or self-paced. One-on-one. And basically apostilles is when you assist your clients with documents that have to be used in other countries. And so the class, either class, you learn how to do it in every state and for any country. And like Kim said, it is a big moneymaker.
Awesome.
Okay, so those are your next steps. So basically, next step right now is to start with the book. Angela, can you let Miss was that good for you, Miss Chino? I have an apostille client calling me. I'm gonna let Angela finish if that was not good for you, so I can get this apostille call really quick, y'all.
Oh no, handle your money, get your money.
Did you have any more questions, Miss Falchina?
No, not for right now, because I have to eat an elephant one bite at a time. So
yeah, I understand. It's easier that way.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get my printed my real printed stamp you know what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. My brain is right. Yeah, my stamp. And then I'm gonna get the book, and the book is, as you said, it's on Kindle as well.
It's on Kindle as well.
Okay. All right. And then and the website. What was the website again, please?
NotaryEducatorsLLC.com. You can click on that link, and under the caption books and journals, you'll see the book for your state.
Okay, so Notary Educators
LLC.com.
LLC. Okay, LLC.com. Okay. Yes, you all are awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now
okay, I'm sorry, Falchina.
No, I won't be blowing y'all up with questions. I'm gonna let y'all know that.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, Miss Donna, we're ready for you.
Okay, quick question. I ordered the fingerprint cards FD 258. They're blue and white on like cardstock like. And somewhere I read that was changing or had changed. So did I order obsolete cards?
So did it say it had changed or it was changing in the future?
I read it somewhere. I heard it somewhere.
I haven't heard that, so I can't really answer that question for you.
Okay. All right.
But
thank you.
We'll find out and let you know.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else have any questions? Somebody, you guys want to talk about your business? You have anything you want to say about your business? Okay, Miss Marcy.
Yeah, I have a question. I'm trying to find, like, how do you decide on a logo or stuff like that?
So there are a number of ways you can decide on a logo. Canva has some logos, on their platform. You can hire somebody from Fiverr. They're really inexpensive. Fiverr has, and you can see their bio and see which one you want to choose. So those are the least expensive ways that you can get a logo. So check Canva out, and then also check Fiverr. Fiverr has, people from all over that can do logos, and they give you like 5 or 6 choices, and you can decide on which one you want to choose.
Can I say something real quick about Fiverr?
Yeah, sure.
I have this one lady, my best friend has been using her for years, and I used her last week. She sent me 6 different type of logos. It was only $13.05. And you get a file to where you can change the background to anyone that you want to use, and they are great.
Can you drop her information in the chat for people?
Yeah, I will.
And thank you for that, Quintella. Fiverr is really good. So and it's also good when you have somebody who's used somebody.
Yeah.
So you know what quality, you know what they bring to you. And so we really appreciate you sharing that. So
yeah,
like I said, now you don't have to just check out Fiverr. You have a person that has been true and tried, that you can go to, and they'll do great work. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. And then, like she said, they're very inexpensive, very reasonable. Thank you for that. Canella. Hey, Canella. You're muted.
Miss Angela, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey.
I am awesome. So, quick question. So, I'm having an issue with Google My Business because I approached it the wrong way in terms, well, I'm at the point to get verified where I thought I already was. But where I live in the middle of a mile. And you know how on some of the earlier calls, they were saying, go to where your street sign is and then come to you. Did all of that. It wasn't accepted. And then I submitted to, they were telling me that I approached it wrong, meaning because I'm a service-based business, I shouldn't have put an address in, so to speak. And I could be wording it wrong because I'm mobile. So what they now want me to do, which seems really, really redundant, and I know this has changed based on the way it worked once upon a time. Now they want me to produce my business license. And I know one of the things that Kimmy had said early on is, don't commit to it till you commit to it. And I'm committed, but I just didn't think that was a step that I needed to do. So my question to you, and I don't know, I'm thinking of just starting all over, and because it won't let me back out. It won't let me back out to.
So did they request your business license?
Yeah.
Do you have a business license?
No.
So I would not back up and start over, because that could cause you more problems. So if you're committed, it's easy to get a business license. And I think somebody did mention before, they had a picture of their notary certificate, their business.
Yeah, I did all of that. And they were like, no, we need more information because of the address, because my address is in a apartment complex and my address is based on the name of the complex, whereas versus my unit. And even though I put my unit number in there.
Oh, they still think it's something fishy.
Right. So the easiest solution to your problem, Canella, is to give them what they asked for, which is if you're committed and you say you're committed, is the business license. Because it just make tangle things up and make it more difficult, because Google seems to have gotten different since we did our Google page time ago. So I would suggest that you give them, if they're saying you need to give them the business license, I would just give them the business license.
And the business license may be cheaper than the LLC. Those are two different things. So the license may be for your county The business license may be for your county, but the LLC would be for the state. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I always tell people to kind of pump the brakes a little bit on just hopping out there with the LLC.
Right.
I know in California, it's like $800. If you ain't sure you're going to do business, you don't want it to be popping off $800. So you might be able to get a business license, what, for $50, $60.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially like I said, with Google, if they're saying we need your business license, give them the business license and hope and pray that that's it, for verification, because it seems to be more difficult sometimes. And there's no rhyme or reason, because some people it's a week or 2 weeks, they're like, oh, I got approved. I got verified. Some people it's months. So if that's what they're asking for to get you on Google, just give it to them and be done with it.
Connie, have you actually called Google?
So they don't have a number anymore.
They do. You got to dig though. You just got to keep digging. So what happens is when you're trying to get in touch with Google, this is for everybody because Google is a pain. Okay. They're going to make you work for it. So you're going to have at least an hour.
Okay.
What happens is, so when you say, you click on where it says something like need more help, right? And then you got to, the next one to say, it'll still say need more help. So you got to just keep digging
until
and eventually
you get to the number.
Yep. Eventually it'll be like maybe 4 or 5 times. And then it will give you a number and they'll call you back and they might put you on hold when they call you back. It'll be a weird number. So you want to pick up the phone.
Right. Okay.
It will be a weird number, but pick up the phone and just keep, like I said, it's going to take you about an hour, but sit there and just keep clicking. That's not my answer, unclear, whatever. And it'll keep, it's like, I don't know what a funnel.
Funnel. Yeah. Click funnel. Right. Okay.
So it'll just keep telling you, okay, you still unsure? Click this. You still unsure? Click this. And literally it goes like that for about an hour. They will pick up the phone, but it's just already know, hey, I need to sit here for an hour and they will help you. They are very good about helping you, but it's just time consuming. That's why I'm
getting them on the line.
Yeah, they give up. But I've had to do that. My account got suspended one time because I like smiley faces and I threw a smiley face in my thing and it went, what? Suspended. I said, oh my God, that's my money maker. I was having a conniption around here.
He almost freaked out.
I was, ooh, y'all should have saw me, y'all. When they blocked and suspended my Google page, Jeffrey said, Kim, why would you do that? Why would you put a smiley face? Because I put them on everything and I put it in the address line.
Right.
I thought it was just, cute. Please, Google went ballistic. They were like, you cannot have this. You cannot have that. They blocked me for like 2 days. I was like, okay. Anyway, I digress. So,
I'll do that.
Back to Quintella.
No, Canella. Oh, wait. What?
Are you done, Canella?
I can be, yes.
Okay. Who asked me about the fingerprint card?
Connie, what you say? I can be.
I didn't want to stop you if you were not. I thought you were done.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, Connie, and then let us know. Shoot us an email for if something, if we can help you. Alexis will be glad to kind of look at that. But you got to spend that hour. Then let us know.
Yeah, that's no problem. Like right now, it's only 4 o'clock, so I'm gonna do that. I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. You're welcome. Bye. All right, Angela, what you wanted to double back?
So Donna, when you ordered your cards, you ordered them from Amazon, right?
Business cards?
Did you know the fingerprint cards?
Oh.
So did you order them? Did it say fingerprint cards 2023? Do you remember if it said that?
They're downstairs. I can run and get them. Wait a minute. No, I have them right here.
What does it read on the bottom where it says fingerprint form FD 258?
It says FD 258 at the top, revised 11/1/20.
Those are the newest version.
Okay, good. These.
Yeah, they are. If it says FD 258 11/1/20, those are the newest versions.
Is something
okay? Thank you.
Because I got a bunch of cards. Because I missed that conversation I was dealing with my customer with the apostille.
No, so Donna was asking, was there a change in the fingerprint cards?
Oh, is there?
Well, I asked her because on Amazon it says fingerprint cards form FD 258 11/1/20 newest version.
Okay, because I got a bunch of them. I ain't throwing them away. So
maybe I read that they might be changing. Maybe I read that somewhere. Maybe ENA or something. I don't know.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that tip though.
Yeah, that was a great tip.
All right. Where are we? Angela.
I think Marcy still has her hand raised, but maybe we took care of her already.
I don't know. Did you have something else, Marcy? Did you want to add? Thank you, Miss Donna.
Well, I've been working on my like Google page and stuff like that. And then like want to build a website, when to like what type of account to use. I want to put everything to a separate account, different stuff like that. It's more business related stuff. When to take care of things like that now that I'm actually, getting into this.
Yeah.
I know like with business bank accounts, you're supposed to turn in the articles of organization, stuff like that. I'm like, I don't even know how to write one. So how to find out about that stuff too.
So I used, and then this is going to be a short story, short. So to get started, and they wrote everything for me, it's free for the first year. I used InkFile. I let them be my registered agent and everything, right? And they wrote it up. Mr. Mason is saying yes too. The only thing with that, Miss Marcy, is year number 2, they did not notify me that I needed to renew my annual thing with the state. So it actually got deleted. I mean, not deleted. What's the word? They took it from me. I can't think of the word.
Canceled.
Inactive. Yeah.
Inactive.
So I didn't like that about InkFile. So after that, Angela had already told me I could be my own registered agent. So I'm gonna give you 2 ways to think about this. You could either start with InkFile, get the free year, and then take it over yourself from there to your own registered agent, or the registered agent is just the person responsible for your mail and stuff. Or you could just go ahead and find you some articles of incorporation or whatever you need for the bank online. Angela want to tell you. Go ahead, Angela. You can tell her about that.
To do the article, I did my own articles of incorporation and establishment and all of that. It's easy. Just find some samples online and just basically exchange your information, for the information that's on there. They're just simple about what's the name of your business, who's the officer, what is your, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's really simple. Just get some samples offline and just exchange the information with your information. I would not do whatever that company is, Kim did, that filed up her business.
So as I'm sitting here thinking, I'm going to push back on Angela and we'll have her just create a little template or something for everybody, perhaps, on how to start that part of the business, how to be your own registered agent. I do have the Build Your Business course, but I don't talk about that part of it because everything is a piece. It's always a piece.
A piece, yeah.
So it's not that we're just trying to sell you all these different stuff. It really is all these different pieces. So my Build Your Business course literally goes over building the business, like the name, email, cards, how to collect payment. I mean, all of that. That's an excellent course. But now as we're sitting here talking, that's another piece of it on how to, do that registered agent. That's a whole situation right there, just being a registered agent. So
my brother was gonna do it, was gonna pay somebody. My sister was gonna pay somebody. Like, you guys are not paying nobody. I don't believe in paying for stuff you don't need to pay for. Who's somebody gonna file it up and mess it up? I'm their registered agent. I'm not saying I'm gonna be nobody else's but it's just simple. You can be your own registered agent, or
So Marcy, you might even see about just doing like a coaching corner with Angela if she can help you set that up. You guys can do something like that in the meantime, so we can work out something more for general public maybe, because that's something you could talk about in the coaching corner, like building out your business. Okay, for those of you who don't know, coaching corner is just that you can pick a couple session options, 30-minute or an hour. We'll deep dive into your business, whatever it is that you need. It could be your Google page, it could be your loan signing pages. You're not getting loan signing work, whatever it is, we can help you specialize for your business. So that might be something you may want to look into, okay? Because it's a little deeper than just a couple of minutes over here. All right, cool.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And then let's get Ms. Darnella. Thank you for your patience.
And gentlemen.
How are you?
I am good. I am good. Glad to be here.
Welcome.
Couple of questions. So my Google business profile, I set it up. They asked me to do my video. I did a business video. And when I got to the end of it to upload it, my phone just I don't know, it just got stuck. I couldn't hit done. So I'm assuming that it was okay. So I happened to go into it a couple of days later, and it's still not publicly showing. I know it takes some time, but now it's asking me the same information like I never uploaded the video from the beginning.
You probably didn't. If it didn't go through at the end, never assume stuff like that. If you don't get a complete or you good to go or something like that,
Right.
I do it again.
You got to do it again. I can tell you right now that did not go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured.
Yeah.
My next question is, this is just a general question for apostilles, and I'm going to eventually take the course. So once you assist the client with getting their documents authenticated and all that kind of stuff, and they go to another country, are you done with it once you do your part and then you give the documents to them and then they send them to the other country, or do you do that?
I've done it both ways. Sometimes the client wants you to process the apostille and you give it back to them once the apostille is completed. I've had like probably 6 or 7 people, they want me to send it to the other country. I had actually attorney from Denmark and one from Spain. I had to send it to them when I finished. I've had clients, I have this client, his boss is in Ukraine. Whenever I do apostilles for him, he always tell me, can you send it to Ukraine? So it depends on the client. If they're going over there, they need to use them, you'll just give it back to them. Most of the time, you'll just give it back to them. But usually my clients have business that are involved. They'll ask me to send it to the other country.
Okay, and that's an additional service, right?
Additional charge. You don't pay for that. They pay for that.
They pay for that. Okay, I got you. So you would just find out how much that would cost, and then pass that fee on to them.
Yes.
Okay. Last question. Business license. So I have a LLC.
Let's go back one more time, Ms. Darnella, on that last apostille question. Have you actually taken apostille training?
No, that's why this is just a general question. I am going to take it, but I was just asking, I've been watching some of your videos and I was just wondering, like, just curious. I'm like, so what happens after you've done that part? Do you send the documents to the other country, or or does the client actually do that? So like she answered, it can go both ways. So just to know, just thinking through my mind, just how that process goes, just trying to visualize it.
Yeah, only reason I was asking too is because I know if you're trying to put it together, because we want to make sure you open up a FedEx account so you can get discounts, so you can pass that on to your clients. There's a lot of other little things that go along with that. So yeah, that's good. Okay.
Yep, just general. I need to get on the books with the regular notary first, though.
Yes, ma'am, and that is so true. You do need to know how to notarize like a pro.
Baby steps. Because I took my notarize like a pro, and I'm working at. So I'm trying to get this Google page going, and just steps. Yeah. So my last thing is, I have an LLC, but it's not the same name as what I've created for the mobile notary. If I come in contact with that same situation that one of the ladies had said she didn't have her business license or whatever, and they asked me, do you think I need to get a name, either LLC or DBA or a business license with that actual mobile notary services name, or would I be able to just use my LLC? Because my NACIS number would allow me to, it still will fall up under the same type of business. So I don't know what I need that name.
So we'll take, I just want to be clear, we're going to get ready to start wrapping up. We're going to take Miss Martina and Miss China, and that's going to be it for tonight. So let's recap this really quick, Miss Darnella. So when it comes to website world, we'll just say that people with websites and all that, there's something called the NAP, name, address, phone number, NAP. Okay, that needs to match all across all platforms. So you wouldn't be known over here as Darnella's Mobile Notary, and then over here you got Stevens LLC, and then over here you got Stevens Car Wash LLC, all under the same thing. So you want that NAP to all match. Okay,
got it.
And So wherever you go, like right now, if you pull up my business, None Better Notary, it's gonna go boom, 100 different entries all over. It's gonna be this way, None Better, that way. You know what I'm saying? So you need that NAP, that name, address, phone number to be the same across all platforms.
Got it. Okay, good deal. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Let us know if we can help you. Okay. And congratulations on building your business.
Thank you.
All right, we got Miss Martina. Hi, Miss Martina.
Hi.
How are you? Welcome.
Thank you. I have two questions. Since I was late, where can I rewatch this video from start to finish? And also, is there anything as far as like listing your prices for the notary business? I have some set, but I'm kind of wondering like if they're too high or they're too low.
Yes, so the replay will be out by Friday on YouTube. Are you in our Facebook group?
I am in the Facebook group,
so
but not on.
I try to put the link over there. And for those of you who are not, this is an excellent question. Also sign up for our email listing, because I always send it out also in the email when we do put it up on YouTube. So that's Notary Educators. That's completely free, and you'll know what's going on when we go live, any emails, any updates. That's the best way for us to contact you, because all of the platforms that we're on, they never notify everybody. It just is what it is. It's called algorithm. That's a whole nother story. So sign up for the emails. That way you'll know what's going on, and you'll catch this replay over there. And then your other question was what again?
Like how to set your prices for the notary business, because I feel like I set some, and I'm in South Carolina, but I don't know like if I'm charging too much or I'm charging too less. Like some people want to pay, some don't want to pay, but I'm just like want to get something set to make sure I'm not, overcharging for what we're doing or undercharging.
You want to speak to that, Angela?
I'm sorry, I was answering the chat.
So that's okay. I'll get it. No, real quick. So so Miss Martina, I have a whole playlist on how to price your services. So on the channel, a whole playlist. So check that out. It's about 6 videos. And some of the things
is that on YouTube?
That's on YouTube. Notary Life with Kimmy is my YouTube channel for those who do not know. Notary Life with Kimmy, and it's a playlist about pricing and just a few things you can think about, because I always like to leave you something tangible from here. We talk live. Is how far do you have to travel? How many documents is it? What kind of document? Where am I going? Okay, those are some things you want to think about. Also, I do have a whole pricing course that covers not just notary, but also like your ink fingerprinting, how to charge for that, how to charge for a apostille. That course, the pricing talks about everything. But you may want to also look at the Notarize Like a Pro, because we cover that in there. And once you know how to properly notarize and the value of your service, that's going to help you with pricing too. Okay. But start with the free videos. That's why they're there. It's a whole playlist.
Okay. And what's the name of it? Notary Life with Kimmy?
Yes. Kimmi. Notary Life with Kimmy on YouTube. And you can get all of that at notaryeducatorsllc.com on the bottom. Right there in the middle, matter of fact, you say YouTube and just click it.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for being here. And last but not least, Miss Tina.
Hi. Listen, I have a question. I love the logo the young lady put on there. Do you get a trademark? And if you do, how long do you, because I know it's a process for that.
Oh, I missed the logo. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the replay. No, so it's funny you say that. I have actually been looking into getting our stuff trademarked, and it can be costly, 1, and 2, it just depends. Are you going to trade? This is why we have not trademarked our logo and stuff yet, too, because I don't even know we're gonna keep that logo. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That was one of the videos I had watched. I said, are you gonna keep this logo? Because people change those kind of. Are you in love with the logo? So once you are in love with it and you know all that kind of stuff, you have any thoughts on that, Angela? I'm putting you on the spot again.
No, I mean, like you said, it can be costly, and it is a process to get your trademark. So if you choose to get a logo or something trademarked, I would just make sure that that's what I'm going to stick with kind of for a long time, like forever, for a long time, because it can be expensive.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
So hopefully that answers that question for you guys. We are so appreciative that you all joined us tonight. We are notary bosses over here. So it's not just a term. You see, we really are creating bosses, CEOs, whatever title you want to insert, presidents. All right. So we are going to thank you so much. We will put the link up for next week very soon, and you can sign up over there for next week's session. And again, we want to congratulate each of you for all the steps you're taking to grow your businesses, whether it's fighting with Google, getting those logos, getting your websites together and enhancing your websites, taking training, investing in yourself, whatever you are doing. You see, it's a process though, right? You don't just get your commission and bam, I got a business.
Right.
No, it takes time, but with the proper training and by us helping each other, getting those shortcuts, because some of the stuff that we talked about tonight is going to save some of you hours that you don't have to go research it, because we already talked about it and this was free. Mm-hmm. All right. So on behalf of Notary Life with Kimmy and Notary Educators, I'm going to say good night. I'll let Angela say good night, and then we'll see you guys next week.
And I'm also going to say good night, but also before I say good night, don't forget to get your notary journals. You can get them from my website or Amazon. Just type in Angela Johnson if you're going to get it from Amazon. Got all colors. Thank you guys for being here. And we love this Monday Bosses Meetup on Monday. So I hope it can really help you in your business. So we'll see you next week.
Yes. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Much success. Much success.
You guys are welcome.